demonstrative Steph throughout these playoffs, like a different version of him. I just wonder what you made of that.
Well, what I made of it, Scott, is that he's arrived and he's known it. I mean, he's a three-time champion, but the first go-round, you go up against LeBron, there's no Kyrie, there's no Kevin Love, and you're a young pup. You
Right.
lose the next year. Then after that, you get KD, who I consider to be, when healthy, the greatest player in the world. And you win back-to-back championships, and you would have three-peated had he not gotten injured and Klay Thompson had not gone down in the third quarter of that game when he had 30 in that closeout Game 6 against Toronto, as far as I'm concerned. This particular year, this particular postseason, it was clearly Steph's team, not just in terms of affection, and the love affair that he has with the Warriors and the Bay Area audience, but the fact that he was clearly the best player on this team and was playing like it. And then when the finals arrived, he just took it to another level. He walked into Game 5 of this series, averaging 34 on 50% shooting from the field and 49% shooting from three-point range.
Now, first things first, I gotta say congratulations to the Golden State Warriors, because look, they deserved the W. They did. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I counted out Boston before the series even started, and to be honest, I had a 4-0 sweep going Warriors. 100%. There was no ounce bone in my body that would make me think that the Boston Celtics would have been able to put up as good of a fight as they did with the Warriors. But they got 2 games. They got 2 games on them. But the only thing about it is that those 2 games, they barely scraped away from the win. And those other 4 games, they got blown the fuck out. Or damn near, or it was close. Or if the game had a 5th quarter, they would have got blown the fuck out. So that's the thing. If Warriors is having a bad night and Celtics is having a decent night, they might be able to win. Hell, if they having an excellent night, they might barely be able to beat the Warriors. But that's okay, because this is the best team in the league that we are talking about. See what I'm saying? And then I actually, as a matter of fact, I want to give a congratulations to the Warriors fan base. Everybody watching, clap for them. Because they are the biggest fucking dick riders I've ever fucking seen. And look, I thought the Tom Brady and the Patriots dick rider bag was deep. But it's not that deep. It's not as deep as this. It's not. It can't be. It's way, way deeper than I ever thought. Now, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something about being a Golden State Warrior fan dick rider. It's not easy. It's not. Because I know what they have to go through. They have to wake up in the morning. They have to see if their team is winning to see if they're going to support them or not. Have you ever noticed that? That 70% of the Golden State fan base doesn't exist when they're not having a good season? You find that funny? I find it funny. And that's all they can do. They will talk, and they will talk it the hell up when they're winning. But when the Warriors is losing, they are nowhere to be found. They're only there for the congratulations. Never the hardships, never the hard times, never the work, never the after hours. They're not there for any of that shit. They're just there for lights, camera, action. Crazy thing is like, y'all motherfuckers make fun of motherfuckers for posting Fortnite W's. These motherfucking Warriors fans, they waiting. When they team up by 20 in the fourth, when they team up by 20 in the fourth, they got their phones just like these. Waiting, just waiting to post it on social media. They're waiting. They can't fucking wait. I can't fucking stand them. I'm not gonna lie. I've had enough of Warriors fans, and I thought about it, and I was thinking about all the fans base. I was thinking about the Heat. I was thinking about Tom Brady fans. I was thinking about even football, like soccer fans, all that shit. And Golden State's gotta be the worst. Hell, I'd rather sit in a room with fucking Cowboys fans, and I'm a motherfucking Commanders or whatever the fuck they're called at this point. I'm a fan of the Cowboys rivals, because I don't even want to call them the Commanders or whatever the hell they are at this point. I rather sit in a room with a rival team than sit in a room with just one fucking Golden State Warriors fan. I can't fucking take it. They all have flight syndrome. They're all delusional as shit. They cannot look at stats. They can't read stats. You want to know why? Because it makes them look bad. It makes them look like they don't know what they're talking about. That's why they don't like to look at stats. They like to say Curry's the greatest, and they don't even know his numbers. They're fucking idiots. Every last one of them. Well, I'm sorry. I haven't met a good one up. Because you know what? There is some people that's from the Bay Area, and there's some people that's actually true fans. But a lot of them are dick riders. Can't even name the team's lineup. Some struggle to name the starting five, which is the craziest shit to me. And if y'all think I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, let me show y'all something. Let me just get something for y'all real quick. Now let me show y'all this. What we're looking at right now is the history of the Warriors in the playoffs for the past couple seasons. Now, looking at this, all you're seeing is a whole lot of green. I'm not gonna lie. If the Warriors went into the playoffs, they went all the way. But that's what you should expect from the best team in the league. Especially when they're only 70% healthy, 60% healthy, they can still go all the way. You know what I'm saying? 100% healthy, it's a free ring. But the one thing that I wanted to mention that Stephen A. Smith said, and I'm glad he fucking said it. When the Warriors was at its hardest to beat was when they had Kevin Durant. Now, if y'all look from 2015 to 2019, and y'all are familiar for when Kevin Durant played on the team, y'all can see 2017 and 2018, it was hard to make these motherfuckers lose. It was fucking hard. No matter what team played against them, it was hard to make them fucking lose. But the difference between this postseason and the previous postseasons was, and I want Warriors fans to fucking understand this when I say it, the Warriors did not have to play anywhere near as hard of a competition as they did the previous postseasons. The only all-star that they had to go against, the true all-star that they had to go against was Luka. Now, Luka's my guy. I fuck with Luka. And he's got a bright career ahead of him. I believe that. But not break the brakes off the fucking Warriors bright. Fuck no. I don't think he ever has it in him to solo the Warriors. Never. I don't think he has it in him to solo the Bucks, the Nets, or whichever team in the league currently has the most all-stars on it. No, I don't think he can. I don't think he'll ever be able to just fuck up a super team. Never. No. I don't think so. That's the only competition that they had to go against. But besides the Celtics, there was one other team that was able to give the Warriors 2 L's, and that was the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, the difference, I don't know if anybody else watched the Memphis versus Golden State series, but if you watched it all the way from start to finish, you'll realize that the Memphis gave Golden State, out of all the teams in the league, the most run for their money. They did. Every game in that series was close as fuck. Celtics, on the other hand, the 2 games that they won, they barely pulled that shit off. And it was because Warriors was having a bad night. You see what I'm saying? Warriors on a bad day and Celtics on a fantastic day, they can just barely get a dub. Warriors on a slightly shitty night can still have the Celtics down by 20. And like I said, I give them their props. I didn't think they was even going to get 2 dubs on them. I didn't even think that. Like I said, I had a sweep in this playoffs. I didn't even turn on the first game because I was convinced it was going to be a sweep. But it wasn't. They won. The Celtics had my attention for a little bit. Al Horford, old ass, had my attention for a little bit. I knew Tatum won't go do shit. I watched how he played Miami, and I was like, oh, so what he gonna do? He gonna drop off Curry with fucking spin moves? Like he Kobe or some shit? Fuck no. Fuck no. Now, what I want to bring up, and I want to talk about your king a little bit too. I want to talk about your king. Your Dub Nation king. So Curry entered the league at 2009, right? And he was averaging around 20 points from 2009 to 2014. 2015 is when he started taking off, and basically he goes on to average 30 for the rest of his career, or all the way up until 2021, because his career is not over yet. And I think he's got like 4 years left in the tank. I believe that. But in 2015, that's when Curry, he really started popping. He started really going the fuck off, and he had great percentages. Now I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all these stats. Now let me go ahead and let me scroll up real quick so y'all can get a nice little image of that name, because I want to prove a point to y'all Warriors fans. I want to say this right now. Ja Morant was the only motherfucker in this postseason that made the Warriors' future uncertain. He was the only one that could determine whether they got a ring or not, and he got injured. You see what I'm saying? Now, look, he's been in the league for 3 seasons. His first season, 17 points. That's not bad for a rookie season. Then he goes on to average 19 points. And now he's averaging 27 points, which is almost at 30. Now, also, by the way, he played 57 games, right? Curry played 64 this season, and Ja Morant was averaging more and almost damn near shooting better than him. Curry, a veteran, the greatest shooter of all time, is being outshone by the young buck. And that's what I find scary. And if I'm not mistaken, let's look at Ja Morant. Let's look at his games against the Warriors for the games that he played. Okay, first game, 34 points. Second game, 47. Then 34. And then he got injured. Also, let's look at his three-point percentage. Now, I'm not going to lie. It was looking like a whole lot of hot ass from the three-point line. Not going to lie. Well, I mean, one game it was looking like a whole lot of hot ass, and I mean, he kind of picked it up and he made it better. But overall, he was still going crazy from the field goal. So that's what I find scary. You see what I'm saying? That somebody is only in the league for 3 years, and he had no other veteran on his team, no other All-Stars, no other Defensive Player of the Year. He had nothing that Curry has on his roster, and he gave the Warriors a run for their money. So look, for this next season, man, Memphis, I hope the GM, they make some good moves, they make some good trades, and they make sure they can keep Ja Morant there and they can keep him happy, and they can hopefully get him a ring next season. You see what I'm saying? And it's not hard. Long as Ja Morant comes back healthy and he's not injured, all they need is just they don't even need all-stars. They just need a couple of stars and they'll win. You give Ja Morant 2 stars and he'll make them all-stars and himself by the end of the season and a ring. And one of these for his finger. His first one. Get one of them on his finger. So, to the Warriors fans, man, look, I'm not scared of any of one of y'all. I'll argue with 50 of y'all motherfuckers in Discord at once. And I'm not even trying to dick ride Ja Morant right now. I'm just, the only reason why I'm talking about Ja right now is because he's the only one that gave them a run for their money, in my opinion. No. Well, yeah, in my opinion. Because that is an opinion. But stat-wise, too, he was the only one. Memphis was the only team that gave them a run for their money because it wasn't a blowout or a landslide series. Every game was close. Every game. Everybody was sitting like these in their chair. So, like I said, that's my pack. I'm not going to speak on it anymore. Congratulations to the Warriors. They deserved it. However, they did not play any comp this season. They didn't. Stephen A. Smith was right. This season, the difference between the last 3 rings and this ring that Steph just got is that Steph proved he could get a ring by himself. He didn't need Kevin Durant. He didn't need a prime Klay Thompson. He didn't need a prime Draymond. He got it with a halfway injured / washed up team. And then, you know, we can't also count Steve Kerr out. He's one of the best coaches to ever do it. But he knows a lot about winning because once upon a time he played on the same team as Michael Jordan. So he knows a lot about winning. And it's that simple. You want to know why it's so easy for Steve Kerr to coach the team? Because he's running it the exact same way he played with Michael Jordan. Do whatever you can to make it a shoot around for Jordan. You see what I'm saying? When he goes and he gets his clipboard and, you know, he's writing down and he's telling the Warriors what the fuck to do. He's like, do whatever the fuck you got to do to make it a shoot around for Curry. And we win. That's all it is. Just set screens. Do whatever. Whole shit. Get Draymond to tackle the best defensive player on the opposing team so Curry can get open. Do whatever they got to fucking do. But whatever they do, as long as it's a shoot around for Curry, they win. Long as there's little to no defense on Curry, they win. You see what I'm saying? You can't be mad at that. It's a good game plan. You can't. But like I said, anyways, that's my pack. I don't talk my shit. Congratulations to the Warriors. Celtics, I didn't believe in you, but good fucking job. I still think Miami would have done a better job. Would have had the games closer and shit like that. I'm going to look at a reaction video after this. And so y'all can go check that out. And yeah, that's it for me. I will see y'all next time.